Hey everybody, welcome here to Musicians Edition. As always on the guitar, I am Evan. In this video, we are sticking with the Christmas spirits by looking at a beginner-friendly version of Run Rudolph Run by Chuck Berry. So Run Rudolph Run, the chords, even at the ones that are played in the real song, they're pretty easy. The biggest thing with it in the real song is they are all bar chords. So if you are not too keen on those, I will give you the replacements that you can play without bar chords, but the chords are pretty easy. So let's go ahead and look at it. So 3 chords, that's all we're gonna do. An F, a C, and a G. You're probably already familiar. The beginner-friendly shapes are gonna be the common kind of caged shapes that are played openly. So here's our beginner-friendly version, and the main chord loop is just F, C, G, C. That's it, super easy. The version in the real song, you can see the bar chords here. So comparing those to the beginner-friendly, F, there's no real way around F other than playing it barred. We want to be able to play this low note. If you don't want to play it barred at all, we could just play the bottom 4 strings by just playing 1st fret, and then 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and then just cutting out these top 2 strings. So we don't have to fully bar. We can just press that index finger on that high 1 and then 3, 3, 2. Otherwise, you can play the full bar. Even at the beginner friendly, you might be used to playing that F there. So whatever works for you, lift that finger up or bar it down. Beginner friendly C, the regular open C shape. So that is not playing low E, but playing 3, 2, open, 1, open. You can see it all there on C. Regular open G shape, we got 3, 2, open, 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 and then 3 right there. So that is the regular open G shape, and then C one more time. So that is F, C, G, C. That is the beginner-friendly version of these chords. You want to practice moving between those chords there as quickly as you can. We'll go ahead and look at the strumming pattern for that. The version that is played in the real song, we have the same F, but C is played as a bar chord, and that is barred on the 3rd fret with the A major shape. So that is 5, 5, 5 right there. So I'm gonna go 3rd fret and kind of bar those 5s with my ring finger there. Okay, and that's C major. That's the one actually played in the song. And for G, it is bar chorded as well too in the real song. Bar the 3rd fret again, and play the major shape for G, which is gonna be 2 frets up and then 1 fret up there. So right here, I'm playing 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3 with that bar chord. So 5, 5, 4 right there. You can see the shape on the picture there too. And then I would go back to C once again. So if you do want to do the real chords played in the song and you think you can stick with this and switch quickly between them with all those bar chords, F to C to G to C, go ahead by all means. For those who want the beginner-friendly version, we got it there for you. It's the same exact chords, it's just a different way to play it. So all the same notes, for example, that C chord is C, E, G, just different spots on the guitar that are a bit easier to play. So whatever your preference, whatever you can get down, we're always gonna sound better playing the chords comfortably and being able to strum them all the way through than struggling to do something else. So take your pick. Let's look at the strumming pattern and how this is gonna line up with the song. So our strumming pattern, let's just go ahead and pick one of those chords and we're just gonna practice our strumming pattern staying on that one the whole time. So let's go with our first chord for me, which is gonna be F. So I'm gonna get that F ready. And what the song actually does is it has multiple guitars working together. So there's one guitar that's playing just these low strums on the bottom 2 notes. And they have a second guitar that's playing kind of like stronger accents, just something like that. So we're gonna combine those 2 together. They're playing the same chords, it's just 2 different guitars that are strumming differently, but we can combine those strumming patterns as best as we can on one guitar and get something like this. And that's gonna be our strumming pattern that we'll repeat. So that is the full 2 bars this chord will be played for before we switch to the next one. So one more time. So I'm just doing those bottom 1 or 2 strings on most of those strums and then striking just about all of them on those heavier strums. So something like that. So I do one soft, one big, and then a couple more soft before that next big, and soft, 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 all on those low strings outside of those big accents. So one more time slow. And then I'd switch chords. And then switch chords. Chords. So full speed together, I get this. And that's pretty much the song. We'll look at the very small variations. The structure to this one is pretty weird, where it is, I think, 7 verses and a solo, no real chorus to it. And so the structure is just the same. It just kind of repeats throughout these verses. So we'll take a quick look at that. But that is your strumming pattern. That is your chords. Practice those before we get into this at whatever speed you need to. One more time, very slowly, and then quickly, here is that strumming pattern again. Okay, and full speed. There we go. So for the first verse, this is the only one that's a bit different from the rest. The first verse, all we do is F, C, G, C, 2 bars for each. It's the same thing we just practiced with that strumming pattern. That's the entire verse. It is 8 bars total, each chord getting played for 2 bars. So if you want to see how it lines up with the lyrics, here it is for verse 1. So you can see that first verse with just F, C, G, C, one time through, carrying it. And then after that, we would go to verse 2. So for verse 1, we can practice that with just F, C, G, C, however you choose to play them, the beginner-friendly or the real version. I'll play beginner-friendly here. So again, what we just did, 2 bars for each chord. So that is this. Switch. Switch. And switch. And we're through verse 1. So you can sing along while you strum it. You can listen to the song. This comes in immediately after that intro guitar part. Since this is beginner friendly, we're just going to start at that first verse where the words pick up there. And so that is it. F, C, G, C to take you through it. Let's look at verse 2. And the structure for verse 2 is the one that is maintained through the rest of the song here. So verse 2 is 12 bars instead of the 8 bars the first verse was. But we can look at this simply too. All it is C for 1 bar, F for 1 bar, C for 2 bars, and then our regular 8-bar pattern we already played in verse 1, F, C, G, C. So we can play that out like this. C for 1 bar, F for 1 bar, C for 2 bars, and now our regular pattern, F, whoops, 2 bars for each, G, and C. So we do see those 2 first chords only played for 1 bar. Do remember that. So those are going to be the quickest changes we have, and then C for 2 bars again. And then we just go into our regular main loop. That gives us the full 12 bars, that is verse 2, and the rest of the sections of this song is just this same 12-bar sequence, back to back to back to back. I said 7 verses and a solo. That's what gets played for each of those.
This lesson is brought to you by the Musician's Edition practice book. Make goals and keep track of progress throughout the whole year. When you're done with this video lesson, don't forget to mark this practice time in your Musician's Edition practice book. Now back to the video.
So verse 2 with verse 1, you can see it lined up with the words. You can see the full thing here. So again, verse 1, F, C, G, C. Verse 2, and what will get repeated for all of them, C, F, C, F, C, G, C. So there it is. So let's play this second verse and what we will play for the rest of the song. Again, just back to back to back. So when we finish the second verse, we'd start at the start of the second verse pattern again and just repeat, repeat, repeat. That first verse pattern is only played at the first verse, but the second verse one is the one that's played for the rest of the entire song. So let's go ahead and play that second verse. Our same strumming pattern is maintained, just these chord changes we got to stay on top of. You can follow along with the words. You can just follow along by counting it out as well too. So here it is, nice and slowly together. C, F, C, F, C, G, C. So remember, 1 bar for the first 2 chords, then 2 for the rest. So C starting off. To F. To C, now 2 bars for the rest. F. C. To G. To C. And now to repeat this for, say, verse 3, I'd go back to that C 1 bar, to F 1 bar, to C for 2 bars, and so on, just repeating that same exact sequence of verse 2, copy and paste it over and over and over for the rest of those 7 verses or whatever it is to this song. And that is how you can get through it. So that is Run Rudolph Run by Chuck Berry. One more time, our chords, F, C, G, C. Practice those chord transitions. If you want to work your way up to the real bar chords in the song, get practice with that. Your hand might get sore from holding down those bar chords, but you don't need to put too much pressure on it. And remember, you can always pull back with your entire arm to help relieve the pressure on your fingers and hands as you play those bar chords. But beginner-friendly cage chords are acceptable as well and will get you through the song. So you can go ahead and play while you sing along, play while you have it playing in the background, whatever it is. Now you can play Run Rudolph Run. So hope you have fun playing, and we will see you next time.